Okay. We're heading to the Administratum. There's a request from the Orbitus to see why and what is going on. I hope I don't have to stay in line in the queue like the last, like our first playthrough when we did with Jai in her weird request of becoming a full-fledged trader. But I'm curious nonetheless what they have in store for us.
To be made?
Especially since there's new content that I've not seen yet. Mercenary Beta, Mercenary Alpha, Zeta Delta. Was there mercenaries around here? Marshal? Marshal Strikes regards the prefect with an implacable expression. Out of the question. I will only speak about resolving this situation with the rogue trader directly. No intermediaries. As she speaks, Prefect Vulture Augment's hands constantly fidget with a tattered piece of paper that may have once been a report.
But for now, how much longer might we have to wait for the rogue trader? 10 turns? 30? Thrice that? Time is an invaluable commodity, and we currently have none, esteemed Marshal. Not to mention the decree explicitly states...
She stops abruptly when she sees you. Rogue Trader, the Adeptus Arbites request your immediate cooperation. The secret Tithe collected from Corona's expense is in danger, and you're the only one who can negate this threat. What danger is it in? All of the expense is ablaze, Rogue Trader. This state of disorder jeopardizes a critical strategic location, the planet Lethus, a clandestine world provided by Theodora von Valansis for the purpose of storing the Tithe collecting for the world of the Corona's expense. At present, the planet is overflowing with sacred tributes amassed over the course of decades. After we lost contact with every single ship sent through the Maw in recent years, the decision was made to cease all attempts to transport the Tithe out of the expense until the warp tumult has subsided. It was for such periods of the Maw impassable that the storage world of Lethus was devised.
If I may provide certain details as the regulations prior to being sent to this temporary depot, all the Tithe shipments were first brought to Dargonus. These deliveries were made using barges crewed by servitors, with the only people on the board of the privilege of autonomous behavior being key officers and an arbitrator escort. In other words, the location of both system and the planet was strictly classified. A special pact was made with the Navigator House. Even I was not entrusted with the coordinates. Given the scarcity of the resources, absolutely secrecy is Lethus' main line of defense. However, we are detected. Increased activity near the storage world's location. I do not want to do this, but I am quite plainly forced to ask for your help. Go to Lethus and organize the extraction of the Imperial Tithe to Dargonus for thorough safekeeping. What is guys in the room? These are my bodyguards, member of the Fangs of the Expanse. They are here to demonstrate my willingness to offer the Adeptus Arbites whatever corporations I can.
In other words, they are here in case diplomatic approach fails and you need to show a force instead. Fair point, fair point. Are you telling me that the Tithe from the entire Coronic expense is being hoarded on Lethus? Just how much are we talking exactly? Enough to instantly turn anyone who captured it into the force more intimidating than the Cascabilla Shadow Barons. A tempting prize, as you can see. I must remind you to my embarrassment that Dargonus was gutted by Xenos not long ago. And I hope that you have since drawn some conclusion about the importance of guarding your key worlds. What can you tell me about Lethus? I do not recall seeing it on any star charts. At my insistence, it was struck from all astrological data. It was once a peripheral world, with no value to the Tithe collectors, which is why its disappearance did not raise many questions. No one cared about the planets that had nothing to give. This must be resolved without delay. I will go there at once. It will have the coordinates and the password transferred to you. They are for your eyes only. Once you have arrived at the location, you are to oversee the Tithe transportation to Dargonos.
I must ask that you hurry, your lordship, before it's all lost.
Oh boy. Oh boy! Let's charge over there. To collect the Tithe. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm a little bit afraid though. Just tiny bit. Just tiny wheezy bits, I have to say. So. I'm curious where it is. Where can it be? Over there. Okay. Let's make it charge route. Make it safe. You know what? Let's make it safe over there. Travel. Chance. New routes. Chant. New routes. I am very curious. Where does mud lead? Space dust is probably just fuel. Yes. Space dust. Looks like our ship is a big vacuum cleaner. Nothing over here. We have a lot of charted planners that we have to report back to Omicron 22. 2 plastil, not interested. I guess this is where we want to go. This is where we want to go. Lord Captain, we're now on Letha's orbit. The ship has successfully exchanged access code with the Adeptus of Beta's outpost, but the landing pad is unavailable. The shuttle pilot is already calculating the closest possible landing point. The Voxcast is interrupted by a crackle that turns into a ragged ultrasonic hum. Send the tech priest to determine the cause of the malfunction immediately. The investigation is already underway, Lord Captain. The incident did not affect the security of our Voxcast. It seems more akin to reciprocal Agor scanning. What was that just now? It appears to have been an intrusion into the data stream. One that was executed using the Dynasty's secret codes. I can only assume that we have encountered an additional security measure installed by Lady Theodora. Why is the pad unavailable? Foreign objects are in the way. Possible cargo containers. Okay, I'm ready to discern to the surface. Solomon wants to come with us. Fair enough. Fair enough. Ooh, Lethus! New content, new world. I'm excited. I'm excited. Isaac, are there female tech priests? I don't think so. I can't recall of seeing one. Medicaid down there. Lots of cargo.
Requesting permission to rescue valuable technology from this maw of entropy and cesspool of violated storage regulations.
Shotgun.
Pascal, you're the last person I would want to try for stealing the Tithe. Only the rogue trader, due to his unique status, has the authority to remove anything from this planet.
There we go. Nice red gun. Was that more shadows from the riven sky? They should rest nice. Hey, is that an arbiter? Yeah, me and my companion. Why would an arbiter be here? They're all holed up in their outposts, and this bunch has crawled out of the dump. Once we'll deal with them You can smell a fake. Oh, they think we're fake arbitrators. They think we're fake arbiters? How dare them? Move it! The captain will decide their fate. Okay, guardsmen. Demolitionists. More guardsmen. Captain Waltz.
Rise to the top or get left in the dust.
Captain Waltz! Do I take the oath now? I swear never to abandon... Have you ever been on the fire, son? No, Corporal. Here's your oath, then. Go, stepchild of the Imperium, become bones in the foundation of the new... Of the new what? Of the new truth. What heresy is happening here? I heard a shotgun you here, not a Tithe, not clerks, but guests from the riven sky. The chance we've long been waiting for. The people of this one eye is clouded, but the other eye is sharp and alert. These guardsmen refer to you as captain. I do not know by whom or with what right that rank has been given to you, but it means nothing to me. Every living Tithe unit must be commanded by a sergeant. Where's yours? I need them to take us to the Arbites outpost. Our sergeant... We strung up our sergeant. The Arbites gave him to us. They serve the riven sky, and nothing comes from the sky but evil. Murder of a superior officer, desertion of living Tithe quarters, defamation of the Adeptus Arbites member. More than enough for a verdict. Who are you? Self-proclaimed Captain Waltz, a stepchild of the Imperium, as we are all. A living Tithe abandoned to his fate. And a Death World veteran who ended up among recruits by mistake. And you admit to murdering your commander so easily? Commander? No, the enemy. He was hiding the truth from us and prevented us from taking action. His death opened the way to freedom and made us realize that there's nothing up there. We're on our own. Oh, because the Tithe often are actual people. Not necessarily materials as well. Izzy, how you doing? What happened to you? Our illusions were shattered. The Arbites brought us here and left us to rot. For years, we waited for a chance to die heroically in the name of the Imperium until we realized the Imperium is gone, and all there is the riven sky. A warrior robbed of his rights to perform the feats in battle is akin to a caged beast. First, it is madness that gnaws at its heart, and then it is Mordecai, the bringer of death. And that outcome is far from worst. What makes you think there's no Imperium? Look around! Everything you see was a tithe, a secret payment to the Imperium. And what became of it? Why did it never travel to the other world that has been promised? Why are we starving here instead of doing battle among the stars? Because there's nothing there, that's why. What is the riven sky? Don't try to fool me. We both know the truth. The riven sky is the abyss that has devoured everything at sight. The primordial darkness. Something the sky sends people, but they're imitations. Shadows wearing human skins. They don't know what they don't exist, but I see right through them. They come from the Steel Star, with the scarlet overseeing eye from your ruler's throne. I love how crazy colonies and people and whatnot gets who are disconnected of what the fuck is going on outside of the planets. You saw my shuttle arrive with your own eyes. Where do you think I came from? The riven sky. You children of the abyss like to toy with our minds. You keep bringing new garbage here and dumping it on our heads, all just to maintain the feeble facade of your lies, and you keep talking about a future that will never come. Enough! If the Imperium does not exist, then who feeds you? We break the containers open and we get our own sustenance. At least the food we have here is real. Your minions, the Arbites, toss us some rations, but they aren't enough for the whole regiment. There are too many of us now. Destructions of the sacred Tithe, unlicensed reproduction, repeated defamation of the Adeptus Arbites. I revoke your rights to beg for mercy during the arrest. You're insane. That's what you emissaries of the Riven Sky always say, because you're afraid of one who knows the truth. There is no truth in your doomed mind, guardsman. By succumbing to doubt, you have embarked on the path of the wicked. And now you will not escape judgment. For it is said that all who despair shall betray, and all betrayal shall draw his retribution. Make the decision here and now. Are you loyal children of the Imperium, or are you traitors befuddled by a heretic? The soldiers exchanged anxious glances. There are hints of doubt and shame in their voices. A sweet lie told by the servant of the Riven Sky, over and over, but don't worry, there is end that is nigh. I need to get to the Arbites outpost. Of course you do, where else? I know the way. I dream of their little fortress at night, overwhelmed in a flame. The avenues of approach, the adjacent high grounds, the shelter, they're all burned into the mind because of how often I think about that place. The stepchildren and I will arrive there very soon. I will raise the bloodied head of the false law on a spike and destroy the illusion that the Riven Sky has any power left in it. Then the other guards units will join me on our march towards the stars will begin. Conspiracy to murder members of Adeptus Arbites. The sentence is death. Further questioning would be pointless, Rogue Trader. I will put an end to this madness. It perfectly captures your rotten essence. You take true words and twist them into lies. No, we will put an end to the madness. Stepchildren, attack! Stepchildren? Are they all stuck and need help? How far? Get up there. Just come over here. Heinrichs. Over there. Okie dokie. Start. So throw some Daka in. Get the living shit out of him. So some wildfire. Burn.
I will carve runes out of your bones.
Move up here. Concentrate fire.
My instincts tell me to refuse.
Put some fire around them there.
Let's get to it.
Desperate commander. Are you sure you just placed your people even closer? So let's move over there. Get a concentrated fire.
This is why I was chosen.
Burn, baby, burn. This is why you were chosen. I doubt it, but let's go with it. Oh, I could do even a devastating attack.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
And that was it! Solomon casts a grave look over the battlefield, then turns sharply to you. A change of tactics. We must cut off all arrival points of their reinforcements. See those cables on counterweights? And what's keeping them containers suspended. Get rid of the counterweights and the containers will fall and block the passages. Someone will have to climb into this semblance of a tank and open fire. We're firing with the tank? Do not look at me, Father. The machine may have been blessed with the proud name of Lehman Russ, but it is not. It is too small to fit one of the Emperor's angel. Pascal, I think you're the best candidate to operate the tank. Or no, I'm gonna go in there. This task is for the rogue trader. Good luck. We won't let the enemy get through. You personally go into the tank. Of course I know what I'm doing. Got an achievement for that. Counterweights destroyed. So... good. Argenta. 55. Dead. Dead. Tank demolition.
For you, my Emperor!
Good. Tank demolition no more. Let's load up. So, let's shoot at that counterweight back there. Oh! Yes! Lehman Russ Daka. Holy shit.
Let's make it quick.
That felt amazing. So, Galito.
For the throne's glory.
Let's make you stronger. So, let's move over there. I think a normal swing is also all right already.
Be gone.
Bam.
Naturally.
Hold on. Here we go.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. So...
let's test our skills,
advanced
Glato.
tracking, run, tell Glato to bite. Excuse me. Tell Glato
One
to
of
bite.
us would be enough.
So let's go over there. Take a shot. Ooh, baby, baby, it's a wild world. Go find the other guy. Good dodge. Okay.
Out of my way.
Die, die, die. Attachment point. Oh, hello there, tank demolitions and whatnot. I'm gonna come over here. We're gonna make
Request approved.
machine spirits. We're gonna make a tactical knowledge. Get 6 stacks of that. Ooh, this will hurt. This will hurt. So let's put that on everybody. Let's take it away from everybody.
Setting target parameters for
Let's boost the signals. Smack them. Hit the big boy. And we're good to go. Ow!
Let's get to it. Let's make it quick.
Explosion did hit a little bit. Oh boy. Tank demolists need to be dealt with. So, can go up here. Reckless run all the way over there. So, could charge as well. Let's charge the tank demolists. Very good. Beautiful. That's 60. Let's kick him as well. He's gonna die from the burns.
None can do this better than a warrior of the All-Father.
Nice reloads. Okay. Let's see how we do this. Moving up here. And let's take some shots at that thing.
I'll do it.
Reloading. We're doing a wildfire. Devastating attack.
Down.
Taking some more shots. Putting some flames out. So, let's put some energy into Ulfar, because why not? Some muscles into me. Moving up here and taking a wide swing. Get them all. Some nice damage. And some really nice damage.
Hold on.
This demolition kind of damage is killing me though. So let's buff. Double bites. There we go. I'm gonna even shoot them all. While just killing him as well. That's really good. There we go. Took a shot. But counterweight got a little bit of damage at least.
The order is clear.
Beautiful. Zoltar, how you doing? Welcome in. So that guardsman is as good as dead. I'm gonna take care of this bad boy. And heal yourself.
Here we go. Let's get to it.
Was there a power up?
You bite like no more.
I saw some things there. Something about powering up. The shell instantly kills a living target, cannot be dodged. After shooting a shell, the tank ends its turn. The tank must have the shell loaded. Oh crap. Round 3.
Let's get to it. Let's make it quick. Here we go.
Here we go. Power up the tank. I'm not sure what that means. But I did power up the tank. So we can burn them.
Die in disgrace.
Beautiful.
By claw and fang, the foe will be torn asunder.
Amazing. Let's do it again. Wildfire. Good. Let's do it again. Fantastic. Get away. He is down to 28. Still not enough though. Better than nothing. Ow. That anti-tank shell is definitely hurting. There we go. Shoot up there. Boom. That worked. So we're reloading with rapid fire. We're taking some shots. 119 on it. You're reloading. And that's it.
Let's get to it.
So, Hammer of the Emperor. Swing. Get priority targets. Shield bash in the face. 63 damage. And endure. So, Solomon. We're buffing our doggo. 359. Let's bite some brick. Oh crap. Pascal! Pascal! Get out of there! Okay, he's outside. But a little bit damaged. And banged up. Tiny bits. So, one last counterweight is up and running. Oh, there's more coming.
Let's get to it.
So, Ulfar. Get up here. Power up the tank. Moving over here, and we are doing an area attack.
Rain.
I'm burning it all. Wildfire. Burn it all. There we go. Move over here.
Predator does not become prey.
Give him a kick. Is glad to bite as well. Apparently not. Oh boy.
Hold on.
Hold on. Fire. I fucking love it. So, moving over here. We're going for full-on Daka and concentrated Daka. Shoot it on the counterweights. And it goes down. If you could only keep the tank, imagine.
I'll do it.
Imagine.
Here we go.
Here we go. Reckless attack. Get your ass whooped. There we go. That was a nice play with the tank. I liked it. Very much. On the chainsword. Bloody Mentor. Whenever the wielder hits an ally with this weapon, that ally gains AP, MP. Oh my goodness, this is like the weapon for commissars. It's like the pistol for commissars. Giving movement points and action points in critical hit chance increased when they're getting shot at. And you would like just burst fire into your group. Like, fight better for the Emperor! And just shoot them. This is insane. It's a cool weapon. I'm gonna keep it just for the flair. Even though I'm never gonna use it. Opened up. Get that. Shield of the Unfaltering Will. 40% chance to block. The wielder successfully attacks of opportunity. Inflict immobilize on the target. Shields allow the wielder to block. The first use of shield bash is so and so. Okay. Sounds like a good trade-off there.
Keep your wits about you.
Oh my god, there's a lot of tank demolitions. Oh, was that boots? The slow march of death. Whenever the word uses charge, dance, macabre, dash, or death from above, the word damage is increased by 6% until the end of the turn, stacks up 3 times. Oh my god. And the 6% is agility bonus plus perception bonus halved. This is like the boots for a blade dancer. This is insane. They will successfully attack opportunity, inflict immobilize on the targets. Shield of Unfaltering Will. I think that's maybe something for you. Not even. I think this Insulator Shield is powerful, more powerful, gaining deflection and parry than just immobilizing people with attack opportunities. Yeah. Yeah. Not wow, to be honest. Not wow, to be honest. Oh yeah, the Omnimus Sire Providence Axe also gives me damage dealt with, if the target of the axe's attack is suffering from the effect of exposing weakness, all energy damage dealt to the target is increased by 21 until the end of combat. So, if I hit it with the axe and then shoot with plasma weapons, it will be even higher. The damage output of Pascalio. Jeebus meebus. Grants 1 extra AP. Next level up will be quite an easy one. So let's fix that explosion. Crawl through. There's a dead body over there. Oh, nice. Give me loot. Bring it. Good boy. Good boy. An old key. I guess with that I can open that. There we go. The corpse is with the insignia of the Imperial Guard Sergeant. Oh, that's the dude that they strung up. Bloodlust. While in the battle mode standby, the Cybermassive's critical hit chance is increased by 0. What is the percentage standing for? Overseer's Fellowship bonus. And its critical hits inflict strength bonus. I think a Commissar mixed with an Overseer with having a Mastiff must be such a crazy combo. Seems like there's some sort of way to get over there. But I can't find the pathway to do so. Because we're coming from all the way over there. Okay. Fair enough. Welcome back, Dingo. Life emoting has been a pain in the poo-poo again. Let's head out. Cybermassives. Proctor Adria Jaeger. Ooh. Alcat, can we romance her? Albatators, stand ready. Protocol RT-91 with important visitors. Proctor Adrina Jaeger, Outpost TM-255. Greetings, Rogue Trader. Proctor Solomon Anthar. A cursory inspection to the site has revealed serious improprieties in the custody of the Tithe. Reports the extent to which the damage exceeds the margin of error. According to the last report, the losses have not yet exceeded the acceptable values set by the Administratum. The new inventory will show how well we have done in securing the secret tributes. Would like to see the numbers. Not right now. I can see that you followed the protocols. These Marshal will judge the results of your mission. But I believe our reports will align in assessments and expectation. The Marshal has ordered the Tithe to be transported to Dargonis. Start loading the barges. So that's how it is, after so many years. Understood, Rogue Trader. We'll begin the loading immediately. Some just fall down. Bring the Tithe onto my ship. Yes, servitors. Oh! Oh! Oh, that poor soul just got squished by some malfunction cargo that is falling apart. Lord Captain, your shuttle pilot reports that due to the loading activity, it is no longer possible to keep the shuttle on Letha's surface. There's a risk of collision with the cargo handling mechanisms. The shuttle will remain in orbit until it can safely land the Arbites outpost and take you aboard. I apologize for the inconvenience, Rogue Trader. If it is any consolation, we're nearly done, and one thing we still require in order to complete the loading procedure is the Tithe inventory. The clerk, Tertius Quart, has it. As much as it offends me, I must ask you to return him to the outposts. Why don't you go fetch him yourself? All arbitrators are busy remotely monitoring the transport protocol. No one leaves the outpost alone, which means we won't have the form of a unit. That in turn means the loading process would stop. Believe me, I would never ask a rogue trader to run an errand for me, but I'm doing my best to streamline the process. The process is questionable streamlined. According to initial data analysis, these lay people demonstrate an efficiency ratio of under 38.45%. We're doing everything we can. Those of us still left on this blasted planet. You do not have to wait here for years wasting away. You don't get to judge us. I'll see the clerk. Where do I find him? The section that Quart is currently taking inventory of is not far from here. We've blocked the passage so that the living Tithe does not bother the scribes. I will clear the way for you now. Is there anything else I need to know? Hardly, but I can give a brief resume. Like other scribes, Quart was personally selected by the prefect to maintain inventory. He's meticulous, efficient, and incredibly committed. I want to ask something else. How do you keep the Tithe safe with such a small disposal? The first line of defense is secrecy. No one knows the coordinates of this world except the Marshal and now you. The second is the automated defense and communication system between the warehouses. Each arbitrator is responsible for their own sector and keeps it secure. There is one last line of defense. It was provided to us by Theodoro van Valentius at the request of the Adeptus Arbites. The bowels of Lethus are packed with cyclonic bombs manufactured the special order in Kiava Gamma. In the event of an imminent loss of the worlds to an enemy, we will trigger the Oblivion device and completely annihilate the planet. The Tithe is paramount. It cannot be allowed to fall into the wrong hands. Oh. The threat of a possible detonation should also help to herd the undisciplined living Tithe onto the barges. I see. Jaeger, how long have you been here? For many years, Rogue Trader. When I first set foot on Lethus, my hair was like a raven's wing, and there is a stupid certainty in my head that I would be here for a dozen cycles at most. Thankfully, Lethus has beaten the rot habit of hoping and making plans out of me and taught me patience and humility instead. I must take my leave. I'm not telling them that we've collected it for nothing. Wow. Subductor. I like how much free space there is all of a sudden.
Rush not dawdle.
Nice Cyber Mastiff. Let's open that up. Ooh, medium warrior armor. And what is that? Scoped shotgun. Excuse me. This weapon has an additional single target attack that deals double damage and pushes the target 5 cells away. For this attack, the minimal firing range is 2 cells, and the effective range is increased by +5. What? Oh, baby! Yes! New Dhaka. Oh. New Dhaka. Gimme, gimme. Scope shotgun. Look at that. It even has a thingy on it. What do you call him? Called him again. Armor 60. Wow. While the wearer has less than 100% wounds, their cohesion is increased by 25 and critical damage by 25. Base armor property is 50% extra, and it is cohesion. Boom. Yeah. Yeah. Please give me more.
I always keep my options open.
So, let's move down. Open the latch. Okay, there's another button for that. These things happen, my lord.
These people were supposed to bring death to enemies of humanity. But instead they became trapped in this place. How many of them died here without ever having experienced the bliss of doing battle in the Emperor's name?
Ooh, nice hammer.
It is a terrible fate to wither in captivity, away from the battlefield. I would be ashamed to look into the All-Father's eyes were I to meet such an end.
I can imagine. I mean, you were nearly close to it. There we go. The latch is open. Give me goods. More explosives.
I am registering a violation of the standard of interaction with objects.
Servo gauntlets.
categorized as
Dodge penalty if the wearer's armor is reduced by 10.
collected.
The wearer's agility is 60 or more. The penalty is reduced by -15 instead. I'm not sure. Retinal analyzer. Whenever the wearer hits a target with a shield, the target must pass a toughness resistant test or be knocked prone. Ooh, that's something for
Strictly
Solomon.
speaking, as long as I remain in the Rogue Trader's retinue, anything from the storage world is still in the custody of the RBEs. Throne, what do you want me to do? Set Glato on you all?
Yes, sadly told them all. So, oh yeah, baby. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Dodge penalty. Using rate costs minus AP. No. Servo gauntlets. Nice. So far so good. Good new items and loot. Clerk Quartz. There he is. 252 million containers stick in stock. 47 trillion to go. Jesus. 200 million. No, didn't count for corrosion, but where? I am Kormakrtv von Valancius. I need the summary report of the Tithe. Tertius Quartz, rank 3 scribe of the department, Catalogus, quantity 1, the inventory, it. There isn't a road trader on the inventory. I can't give you anything before I fill in the forms. So let's start with the retinue. He's stalling. He will continue to chatter away unless harsh action is taken. I have no time for this. The clerk gets to work enthusiastically, as if he hadn't heard you. A member of the Adeptus Abitus, quantity 1. An unstated issue cybermassive, quantity 1. Physically integrity below average. Configuration secondary. Jaw, prognathous and powerful. All of the above applies to both units. No offense, but I would not trust you with an inventory of Glytus shit. What with how deranged you are, and to think that someone gave you the expenses entire tithe to freely desecrate. An Ogrin, quantity 1, extra shaggy, hazy eyes, unencumbered by intelligence. Is it talking about Solomorn? Everything within the norm. Equipped with Adeptus Astartes power armor from the Space Wolves arsenal. Send an inquiry to Fenris regarding possible thefts. Oh, he thinks that Ulfar is an Ogrin? Spilling the blood of a harmless fool is a bad omen. The feebleness of mind might spread to the killer. And that is the only thing that's saving this filthy-tongued louse live. A servitor of non-standard configuration, quantity 1, frame feeble, functionality dubious, sign of subbar lobotomy evidence. The unit's degraded cognitive capacity is confirmed. The unit's functional value is unconfirmed, requesting termination of vital functions in the name of mercy. A sister of Adepta Sororitas, quantity 1, beauty indescribable, grace perfect, majesty extraordinary. I agree. Are you inventing some lady of the courts into the place of the warrior? What is this so-called inventory? A man of worn-out appearance with heavy stare, quantity 1. What department are you from, colleague? Put NA in that field, colleague. And add a note on the top of my sheet that says burn before reading. This concludes the inventory of the retinue, proceeding to take an inventory of the rogue trader. Let's see what you have to say. A rogue trader, quantity 1, bloodstain count on attire, 20. Could you turn around? Turn around. 26. Equipment condition excellent. Limp counts satisfactory. The appearance unremarkable. Self-importance elevated. What do you say about my appearance? What? Yes, assessment is standardized. Don't argue with it. Excellent. Very good. We're almost done. Now to finalize your inventory record, please take off your clothes. What? Enough! I will just drag you before the arbitrators and let them deal with you. Please understand, I need time for additional inventory taken. Just a little. A couple of years, no decades. Tertius' face brightens suddenly as the implant flashes again. Ah, yes, yes, of course. Let me open the path to the conjugator. That's where the inventory is. What the actual F was this? Little madman. Elastic gloves. For the first time in a round, if the warrior kills 3 or more targets using a weapon area attack, the area attack does not spend movement points and does not count towards the attack limit per turn. Bam. Okay. Can it be used by you as well? Incorrect armament. Why is then letting me... The fuck? Okay. Apparently not. Elastic gloves. Ticket. Ticket inventory is only a thing keeping him from his mind completely breaking, I guess, regardless of the necessity. That's a good point, Golden, that you make there. Could be that's him being... Oh my goodness gracious, what is it there? People died. Chorda? Oh, well, the Tithe is collected from everywhere. Yeah, most likely you're correct. Guardsman again. What the f... What is that? The sand! The sand is their ally! An ambull! Oh boy. Oh boy. What is that eye? Get off the ground. Ambush can sense your target on loose ground. Quickly find a solid platform and stand off. I think we gotta destroy it before anything else. Well, let's see. 1700s. Start a battle. If you can pet it? No! Why would you want to pet it?
Feel the icy bite of death!
Can we kick it? Okay, a little kick there. Oh. Complete AoE Daka. So, advanced tracking. We do run for the bleeds. 53 Damaggio. We're gonna move up there. And double slug. Rending shot. Slug shot. Formulating. Oh, I'd have to do the slug shot for that. Never mind. Armor penetration. The what level goes up. Oh, it calls for reinforcements and pisses off. Fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. Oh boy! Power bites.
Let's get to it!
Nice try, little guardsman. Nice try. So, getting over here.
As the Emperor commands, I
Boosting
act.
up. Controlled fire. Devastating attack. Bram. The guardsman did not get hits for whatever reason. Reloads.
In thy light I stand, and thy light I crave.
In thy light I stand. That one bites the dust.
This is why I was eradicated.
Guardsman is gone.
For you, my emperor.
Good, nice shots, nice shots. So, Pascal.
Advancing.
Kill it.
The order is contrary to dogmatic protocols.
So, boost its...
Activated. The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all.
Let's do it. So... Kaito, go fetch. And bite. Humble mother. Okay, where you at? Back there at Pascal's. So we can run.
We're undertaking this task.
Advanced tracking.
Let's test our skills, Galato.
42 damage.
One of us would be enough.
Running back up to him. Can I dash through?
We've got a job to do, Galato.
There we go. Good there. Let's do it again. 34. It's great so far. Let's see if we can stun the mother. We did miss. Okay. So... Reckless. Boost my biceps. Boost that as well. And let's give it a swing. 410 damage. And it's calling for reinforcement again.
Orders supersede pain.
This is the first time we actually get a little bit of pressure on the group and the overall situation. Smack it.
Is thunder! My strike is ruin!
So, let's reload.
So it shall be!
Wildfire.
High momentum.
So,
Here's my perfect moment.
good.
Let's make some opportunities.
Beautifully. He's gone. Then going up there to the other one.
Who if not me?
And one bites the dust. Ah, so close. So close. A little closer.
I'll make it happen.
Slick shot. Another shot. And boost. Nobody with it. So we get over there. We're gonna heal. Not heal. Rearm. We're gonna do nice, dedicated shooting. And I completely miscalculated my APs on that one. Let's go to the smack.
Condemns you.
Let's give you a heal. So down 58.
High momentum.
Target eliminated.
There's the mother. Little tremor. Comes out and throws a big punch on Argenta. Let's power up the
Glacio,
massive.
we're undertaking this task.
And down goes the mother. What a wild creature there was. More charges. Open. The muffled growl comes from beneath the sand. The moment you approach, the sound fades. Let's dig it out. Intimidating growl. Requires heretical. Okay. 14 shields. Whenever they will blocks an attack, they counterattack the enemy, gaining additional critical hit chance. Ooh. Whenever the word uses charge, Dance Macabre, they gain armor penetration and dodge reduction until the end of their turn, stacks up 3 times. Sensory modulator. Again, something fantastic for Dance Blader.
Is there money
Blade
to be
Dancer.
made?
Crawl through. Oh, we're getting that chest up top. Okay. Is it bringing it or is it bugged? No. I think we bugged it out. Oh boy. Is there a good loot in there? Is the question. I will losing out on good loot if I leave that chest unattended. Well, is what it is. Guess we're missing out on the box. You've eliminated the ampules. Good. I'm crossing them off the inventory. How many coins have you sustained? I must account for the units of blood spilled. There's no indicator with the inventory, is there? I thought it would stop you. I have the job to finish. You can't imagine how hard it is to be workloads. The responsibility. Please understand. I'm on my own here. We'll almost... There's another scribe here. He works at night. And letters the report with errors. Do you even realize what the consequences are for attempting to kill a rogue trader? Yes, death, but... with you gone, the Tithe would have stayed here. I would have given me time, meeting the target, filling the last form. Those are the only things that matter. Your confession does nothing to diminish your guilt. You will die for what you did, either here or following your return to the Administratum in a lengthy investigation. The Administratum? No! Let me finish the inventory, or kill me! What do I have to sign? How did ambuls get here in the first place? Ambuls? Repulsive, aggressive pests. They adapt to any environment. This world is infested with them. They got to the Tithe and gobbled up everything they saw. And I had to update the inventory. Wait, these insects are feeding on our Tithe? Enough, where's the inventory? It's incomplete. The inventory is my implant, and it is notifying me of unaccounted assets all the time. My head is the inventory. As much as I hate to distract you, you're coming with me. The clerk sobs, and his little sparking head ready to follow you. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay, let's go to
Rise
the
to the
elevator.
top or get left in the dust.
Let's move up top. Come on, little clerk. Here comes a landing pad. Nice. Rogue Trader, we're now in the final stage of the loading process. Consequently, your shuttle is finally able to maneuver around the land. Here's your clerk, what's next? We don't have much left to load. The bulk of it's ready on the barges, and the rest is being delivered automatically. We merely need to decide what to do with the living Tithe. They've bred irresponsibly and are now twice as numerous as before. What do you mean they have bred? Those guardsmen have been on Lethus for years, if not decades, and new ones keep arriving all the time. They disregard regulations from clans, start families, and procreate. Such are the pernicious consequences of their aimless existence and the proof of their lack of fortitude. They had no orders to breed. Take as many as is required and leave the rest. Then it is settled. Your shuttle is ready to depart. We will take care of. The space around you suddenly fills up with screeches and crackles of the Vox. Query. Invitation to the Van Valence's orbital station. Uploading coordinates into the shuttle central conjugator. Complete. Purpose. Finalizing the Oblivion Directive. Tarry not, offspring. If you delay, you will be blown up along with the extraneous subjects. Blast it. Who are you? Answers, answers. Yes, we have always had the thirst for knowledge. I will satisfy your curiosity when you come to me. I need to know if you have what it takes to see this through. Now hurry, this world soon cease to exist. What the? Ego's data slate is flashing and padding in red. The ogres are recording anomalous seismic activity. Someone has started arming the cyclonic bombs in the bowels of Lethus. The machine spirit are rejecting all counter litanies. The planet is done for. We cannot stop this. I demand an explanation, Rogue Trader. Why can we block the Oblivion? Why or who is your accomplice? I'm just as close as you are. Allow me to explain. You seized the Tithe by somehow obtaining both the martial and administrative authorization. Then an accomplice contacted you and tricked the machine spirit into activating the destructive worlds with a cyclonic bomb. Bombs delivered years ago from the Von Valence's world, I should add. All that is left to do is get away and cover your tracks. Did I miss anything? Proctor Yeager, you have no right to threaten a rogue trader on his own planet. Especially when the barges are being sent to the Dargonus on the Marshal's orders. If that is not enough for you, I will personally vouch that Cormac Van Valence is not in league with some unknown criminal. I trust your judgment, Procment, but my mission requires vigilance and permits no compromise. I knew I could rely on you, Solomon. I'm glad to hear it, and to know that our understanding of the Lex Imperialis is in accord. Don't you find it that there are too many inconsistencies in this story? What if this situation is not, in fact, the result of some insanely devious plan of mine? Have you considered that I may have been unwittingly involved in someone else's scheme? That sounds plausible. I see no need for further confrontation. Consider the issue settled for now. We will board your flagship, and you will investigate the incidents of the perpetrator. Let us run to this matter of the Marshal's presence of Dagonus. I hope so.
I always have a backup plan.
So, to the orbital station, we have to go. The planet is a bomb. There's a thing going on. There might be explosions going on. The Tithe is collected. What is that? I guess we find out more the next time. Thanks a lot for tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below if you're watching this on YouTube. And for you here with me live, we're gonna continue with some Gears of War in a bit. Thanks a lot for tuning in.